When did you realize that your best friend never liked you? I was always the awkward one in the group, clumsy, pudgy, not exactly a head-turner. And honestly, I didn't mind it. Back in high school, my closest friend Layla had this magnetic pull. Guys were obsessed with her, and girls couldn't stop talking about her either. She had that kind of face you'd see on perfume billboards, silky black hair that stayed flawless even in the rain, always smelled like she bathed in Burberry Her, and yeah, she had curves that made people look twice. So when we'd hit up the campus cafe together and guys only chatted with me to ask about her, I didn't feel bitter. I felt proud. And when her phone lit up with messages from half the school while mine just had notifications from school reminders and my uncle's bad memes, I told myself I was happy for her. Not because she kept it low-key, she didn't, and not because she treated us like equals. She didn't do that either, but because if someone had to be the less noticeable friend, I'd pick me every time. I truly believe Layla had a good soul, buried under the glitter. She needed the world to go easy on her more than I did. One thing used to gnaw at me though. I always worried she'd lean too hard on her looks to carry her through life. And the second high school ended, I saw it happening in real time. I graduated with honors, top 10% of my class. Layla barely scraped by, and the only reason she got her diploma was because our creepy music teacher decided she was worth saving and convinced her other teachers to round up her grades. So, I was a little surprised when I heard she picked up a job after school. I mean, someone like her? The world handed her things. Work was optional. But then I dropped by to visit her at this upscale skincare shop downtown, and I realized her definition of work was just being a walking ad for the brand. The owner saw her walk in and decided she was the brand. Meanwhile, I was stuck in a cubicle at my cousin's law firm, typing spreadsheets until my eyes burned, a job nobody would ever say I was born for. And the more we talked, the more I noticed the growing cracks in our friendship. It got to a point where I slowly stopped replying to her stories and just kept up with her through her posts. In 6 months, her Instagram blew up, from 2,000 to almost 180K followers. Her comments were full of blue check boys and influencers hyping her up. Free skincare boxes, invites to fashion pop-ups, brand dinners and rooftop lounges. She was living what looked like a dream. But I knew the game. Most of her circle probably just wanted to be near her for clout, so I made sure to leave her genuine, kind comments and send her care packages on her birthday filled with things only I would know she loved. I wanted her to remember that someone out there still saw her for who she really was, not for what she could offer. Honestly, I didn't think I'd ever see her again until I turned 29. By then, I had my law degree, a cozy apartment, and a boyfriend who worshipped the ground I walked on. I think all the milestones brought back a wave of nostalgia. One day, I reached out, just to see if she had changed. Maybe we could talk like old times. We decided to meet at this frozen yogurt spot we always went to in junior year when we were broke but happy. When I saw her walk in, it took everything in me not to react. Her face barely moved, frozen by fillers and Botox, and there was so much makeup I swear I could smell the setting spray. After the usual forced squeals and air kisses, I jumped in. Kind of. I asked if she was working these days. Well, not exactly, she started to explain, but I cut in because I had something in mind. A lifeline, really. I told her I was hiring an assistant, 65K salary, full benefits, starting immediately. She stared at me like I offered her dog food. Do I look like some kind of charity project to you? And she laughed so hard her fake lashes nearly fell off. It had been a decade. No way she was still like this. But I gave her the benefit of the doubt and kept going. You'd need to start next week, I added, trying to keep it casual. She interrupted again. I'm an influencer, remember? Then she whipped out her phone to show me her page. She was gaining maybe 1 follower a season, and her last DM was from 2021. That's when it hit me. Layla wasn't this misunderstood beauty with a kind heart. She was just the sad punchline to the story of someone who peaked at 17. I was about to leave when she stopped me. Wait, don't get all moody. With a chest that flat, I'd go to law school too. I tried to walk past her, but she jumped in front of me. So, when do I get to meet your man? Or are you scared he'll pick me over you? That's when I lost it. Layla, I said, steady and low. Your whole personality was built on being hot. Now you're just expired leftovers no one's ordering. Do me a favor, disappear. Just like all the sugar daddies who stopped calling. She went quiet, finally. Let me walk away. But what I didn't know? My words hit her harder than I thought. And now, Layla wants payback.